Hello everybody, hope you guys are doing well. And in today's video, we will be introducing the closed alpha for Basemarket.fun, our very own prediction market similar to Polymarket, but this one is Gasless X402 on Base. So let's get right to it. This is Basemarket.fun. This is a prediction market trading platform and you are predicting the future price of Bitcoin and the price to beat and when the market closes at 5 minutes. So here's a timeline. The market is going to close at 5:15, and when the market closes, if it's above the price to beat, then the up shares win, and if it's below, the down shares win. It's just basic. Exactly like the poly market has. You can see the minutes left is 3 minutes 60 seconds, and we have the same time frame. So we are using a very similar time frame in order to mirror poly market so that you guys can provide liquidity in here. And as you can see, we have a LP bot that's providing and removing liquidity, and we'll talk about the LP bot in the future. But besides the point, let's get straight to it. So this is, in order to start using this platform and start predicting, you need to connect your wallet. But first of all, you need to make sure to own an Obelisk NFT. So you connect your wallet, you can use Phantom. Just choose a wallet. If you use Phantom, we recommend Phantom, and you're gonna have to sign it. Notice the network is Ethereum. That is because private uses sign in with Ethereum. So you want to click switch network, and it's gonna switch to Base. Okay, at this point, you can start buying and selling. Unfortunately, right now, there is no liquidity, but you can provide your own liquidity. So right now, we have about 2 minutes left. So you can go to the Provide LP tab. And first of all, as you can see here, in order to use this platform, you must own and hold at least one Obelisk Fragment NFT. So if you guys want to try this closed alpha right now, you can go to the Obelisk AI website, and on our marketplace here, you can find an NFT if you want to grab one. You can also sell it right after, but I believe we have an NFT here listed 0.024. So just connect your wallet, and at this point, you can just press buy. It's going to send the ETH, and you're going to get back the NFT. So once it confirms, you see the NFT was purchased, and it will disappear from here. There we go. So now you can go back to Base Market if you're connected with the same wallet, and you can just refresh the page, and you should be good with the NFT now. So at this point, you can use the platform. As you can see, you still have about 1 minute left. So if you want to try, you can do this. You can provide LP, and what you need to do is you need to split your USDC to get yes and no shares. Let's say we're going to split $5. So click split. It's going to ask you to sign a signature. Not sending anything. You're signing a signature because we're doing a gasless payment, X402. At this point, you'll get a confirmation and you'll see the share. You have 4 yes and no shares. Now, don't worry. If this expires, you will get your money right back. But what you can do is you can place a buy or sell order. Let's say you want to sell. It's very close to the price to beat. It's gonna close up. So we want to sell our down shares. Let's just sell them for 20 cents each. Let's say 5 shares, and you click the sell button. So now you're selling 5 down shares at 20 cents. But obviously, as you can see here, the price is about to close. We did place the order, but now the price is closing. Okay, so now the order is closed. So nobody bought your order. What happens to it? You can claim it back. You haven't lost anything. Right. If you go to your trade history, you can get a refund here for your order. All right, once you get a refund for your order, now you can claim back. You can redeem back your shares. All right? So you click the redeem button.
Do not redeem
This
the
point,
card.
it will give you
What?
back the USDC because what you've done is you've taken this 5 yes and 5 no, the resolve to yes. So you got 5 USDC right back. Exactly what we started with, as you can see. So you haven't lost anything. Even if you place an order and the time's out, you can just redeem it right back and redeem your shares back and you don't lose anything. So at any point, you can provide LP, even if you just split your USDC. Let's say you get $5 and you split it. Now, if you click double click, it might get some issues, but right here, split confirm. Now you got 5 more shares for this round. Even if you don't do anything and it expires, then you can still get all your money back. So you don't worry about this. If you have yes shares from previous rounds, they will show up in the shares tab. And if you don't see the redeem button, check your trade history. Make sure you cancel and refund all the orders. Okay, and now as you can see that we've seen these boxes show up and they got removed. This is the LP bot. Obviously, if we're selling shares, this is what the LP bot does. It essentially provides shares, so we have 5 of each. So we can create a limit order for up shares for 55 cents. We're selling 5 up shares, and we have to wait for the transaction to confirm. Okay, and we're gonna sell our 5 down shares. This is exactly what the LP bot is doing. It's just at the beginning of the round, it's selling some up shares and down shares for 50 cents each. Now, the obvious problem here is if you wait until the last couple seconds of the round, you can obviously see where the price is going to resolve. It's going to resolve above, right? Okay, so if it's going to resolve above, these shares are going to be worth $1. So you would just go market buy these 5 shares. So we're going to buy up our own shares now just to test it. So you'd buy your shares, but remember, they cost you 50 cents. Okay, you buy the up shares, you buy 5 up shares at market price at 50 cents, right? Okay. I think we accidentally bought the no shares. The point is, we bought both shares right now. We're going to get all the money is going to come right back to us, minus fees. There's going to be a little bit of fees that we lost because of the taker fee. When it comes to the fees, there's a 1% fee if you are the taker, meaning if you create a market order and you fill someone else's order, you pay 1%. And now the guy who got his order filled, in this case is you, get 50% of that fee. So effectively, by buying your own order, you are incurring a 0.5% LP fee. But this is a way designed in a way to help LP providers earn money. And again, like I mentioned before, if you simply are providing creating limit orders for anything for buys and shares. I'm not sure if this will go through. It's right on the cusp here. Right, it barely went through. But if you're providing these orders and they expire and nobody buys them, you don't lose anything. I want to make this very clear. There's nothing lost. There's no fees on that and canceling orders, and there's no gas. So, hope you guys can create some cool LP agents. Now, here's where what we are working on right now with the Obelisk. This is the default workflow for the Clinker agent, but we're making a new LP agent to essentially work with Polygon. So there's quite a good amount of liquidity right here, as you can see. On Polygon, they have a lot of liquidity, but we're mirroring the same price. So the idea is we can offer, if Polygon is buying shares at 45 cents, we can offer them at 45.5 cents. So right here we can get LP. Let's say we split. We need to get some money back here. Let's get our shares back. Now we got the money back. As you can see, minus a little bit of fees. So we started with 11 USDC, and now we have a tiny bit less, but it's still just because of the fees. So for now, providing LP again, we're going to do $5. We'll provide the LP. And the bot, what it would do, would just read Polygon price. It says up 45, down 56. So in this case, we get our shares. Yep. And then we would do limit, up. How much is it selling? 45? Yeah, 45. So we'll do up, let's say, 40, 47. Let's say 47. It's like this. We're selling up shares. It's still a little bit weird to get used to. Yeah, we're selling up shares at 47 cents. So they're going to show up in the same box as the liquidity. Yep. So a little bit more right here. We're selling them, but the thing is, the Polymarket price will move. So now it's 45 cents. So if somebody fills your order at 47 cents, you go to Polymarket and you buy at 45 cents, and you both hold the same position, so you're not going to incur any losses. Now you can arbitrage these 2 cent difference. I hope that makes sense. So the idea is to provide liquidity, and for users, if you just want to play around with this, the whole point is you can just Gasless, and for agents as well. If you see some strategy, especially towards the end, and there's some liquidity that you think you can is in your favor, then you can easily buy this. Just do a market buy, up or down shares. You see how much liquidity is in there? This is closed alpha yet, so we need to improve the UI a tiny bit. But yeah, you can do a market buy, let's say of up share for 1 share, and it will just give you the best price. You can also see the order book right here. So as you can see, we have an asks for 40 for we only have this. We only have one price here. So you can see the order book exactly what price you will get. And yeah, I hope this kind of covers most of everything about the platform. Again, this is closed alpha. We're still working on providing more liquidity for this platform, and we're going to be doing a token launch, of course, for Base Market, where we're going to have its own prediction market. So we just want to make sure everything is working smoothly with this BTC 5 minutes, which actually mirrors Polygon, and we also want to do Ethereum and Solana and XRP 5 minutes. It's very easy to make. So we'll have a couple of different markets, but first we want to figure out BTC 5 minutes, and we hope you guys can give us a try. And yeah, try it out. There's always going to be liquidity at the beginning of each round, and after that, it'll disappear. So if you don't see any liquidity, make sure to wait until the beginning of a new round. Thank you guys all for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, check out our X account, and yeah, stay tuned for the next launch. See you guys in the next one.